Welcome back, everybody. This is Brian Kirk with Eat to Mount B, taking the road less traveled with another cost of living. And today is going to be the country of Bahrain. There's some interesting facts just to start you off at. Its size might surprise you. Bahrain's size, or lack thereof, might throw you for a loop. The Gulf nation takes third place for the smallest countries in Asia. The only two others than Bahrain are Singapore, which is a city-state, and the Maldives. At 295 square miles, it's a smidge larger than the Caribbean's Dominica. However, despite its size, it remains a key player in Middle East trading and economics. It's not even 50 yet. While the history of the area dates back several millennia, with its golden age spanning from 2200 to 1600 BCE, it's only been an independent nation for 46 years. Over the centuries, it has swapped hands between Persian Empire, Portuguese, the British, and others. But in 1971, Bahrain declared its nationhood and joined the United Nations and the Arab League shortly after. Since then, it's only continued to move up the commercial economic ranks of the Persian Gulf. Bahrain was one of the earliest adopters of Islam. It is thought by historians that Bahrain converted to Islam as early as 628 AD. This would have made it an Islamic nation 4 years before the death of Prophet Muhammad. In fact, the Al-Kahes Mosque dates to 692 AD, was Bahrain's first mosque, and one of the oldest and most important mosques in the entire world. It has been home to the first ever Grand Prix in the Middle East. Long before Abu Dhabi became a hotspot of Formula One racing, such as the Grand Prix, hosting such a race in the region was literally unheard of, up until 2004, that is. 2004, Bahrain hosted the first ever Grand Prix in the Middle East and put the region on top of the map in terms of large sporting events. It is loaded with archaeological finds. Bahrain is home to 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Among them are the more than 100,000 Dilim-era burial mounds, which date back to 2200 BCE. For a nation less than the size of London, it's quite a few graves. A series of graves makes up 21 distinct archaeological sites, sure to be a huge delight for history buffs. You can find the Tree of Life here. In the mid-1500s, a single mesquite tree was planted in Bahrain's southern desert. To this day, the lone tree stands still in full green bloom and serves as a symbol of the Tree of Life. Why should you care? Well, there's no obvious water sources that should be feeding the tree over the centuries, so how it is remains a mystery. It has the world's largest underwater theme park. Speaking of water, Bahrain boasts the world's largest underwater theme park, sprawling across more than 100,000 square meters. Dive Bahrain is genuinely mind-boggling, truly a haven for scuba enthusiasts. Dive Bahrain comes with a sunken Boeing 747, complete with coral studs and a heavy coat of rust. The park is the most eco-friendly of its kind and provides great opportunity to study marine life. So we go to Bahrain. Population of 1,485,509, square kilometers 760, and 1,955 people per square kilometer. And we're going to go to the cost of living. The capital of Bahrain is Manama. Okay, so this is all in US dollars using the metric system. A family of 4 estimated monthly costs are $2,977.30 without rent. A single person estimated monthly costs are $836.30 without rent. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant is $6.63. A meal for 2 people at a mid-range restaurant, 3 courses, is going to cost you $53.05. And that goes way lower than the Bahamas, which we did yesterday. Just checking. I know I should do this before, but we all have seen it online. Bahrain does have McDonald's. So, McMeal at McDonald's, equivalent or combo meal, $7.16. Domestic beer, 0.5 liter draft, $8. I did do some research on the #1 beer, or the beer of Bahrain. They don't really make any beers per se in Bahrain, but there is alcohol allowed in Bahrain, but there's no manufacturing of. So some of the leading brands in Bahrain are the Bahrain beer and cider market are Kingfisher, Heineken, Red Horse, Amstel, and Okasim. And Kingfisher dominated the market in terms of value in 2022. So that's just some information. And then imported beer, so it would be $10.61. That's a 0.33 liter bottle. I don't know if there is a craft beer market at all. But we will check. There is some craft brewery actually in um, Bahrain. So that is something to look at into. If you do get a chance to go to Bahrain, which I do plan on going in the next 5 years or so, you could check out craft beer, which is made in Bahrain. Imported beer, I did that 1061, cappuccino regular 508, Coke or Pepsi in a 0.33 liter bottle, 84 cents, and a bottle of water, 0.33 liter bottle, 33 cents. Then we're going to get the markets. Milk 1 liter, $1.91. Loaf of fresh white bread, 500 grams, $1.43. Rice whites, 1 kilogram, $2.25. Eggs, regular 1 dozen, $2.64. Once again, I want to make sure everyone knows these numbers come from numbeo.com, www.numbeo.com. You look up any city or country in the world. It'll have the numbers in any currency you wish, and you can switch to imperial system as well. So I don't make these numbers up; they come from a website. People add to them. I'll go over the numbers who are adding these numbers at the end of it. So local cheese, 1 kilogram, $7.75, which is a very good price. Chicken fillets, 1 kilogram, $7.24, which is also pretty good. Beef round, 1 kilogram or equivalent back leg red meat, $10.80. Apples, 1 kilo, $2.39. Bananas, 1 kilo, $2.10. Oranges, 1 kilo, $1.65. Tomato, 1 kilogram, $1.13. Potato, 1 kilogram, 76 cents. Onions, 1 kilogram, 97 cents. A head of lettuce, $2.22. Bottle of water, 1.5 liters, 82 cents. Bottle of wine, mid-range, $19.89. Domestic beer, 0.5 liter bottle, $2.61. Imported beer, 0.33 liter bottle, $3.57. Cigarettes pack, Marlboro 20 pack of those, $6.37. So those are the numbers for the markets. Now we go back to transportation. A one-way ticket, local transport is going to set you back 80 cents. Monthly pass, regular price, $34.48. Taxi start, normal tariff, $5.97. For each additional kilometer, it's going to cost you $5.04. And 1 hour of waiting time is $26.52. Gasoline is a very, very low 54 cents. It's a gas producing nation, and it's got plenty of it. Volkswagen Golf 1.4 90 kilowatt trendline or equivalent new car, $37,134.79. Toyota Corolla sedan 1.6 liter 97 kilowatt comfort or equivalent new car, $20,600.96. Utilities, basic electricity, heating, cooling, water, garbage for an 85 square meter apartment, $117.45. Mobile phone plan with calls, 10 gigabytes plus data, $28.65. Internet, 60 megabytes or more, unlimited data, cable ADSL, $40.27. And fitness club, monthly fee for one adult, $72.28. Tennis court rental, 1 hour on the weekend, $56.59. So you're paying a fortune there too, just like the Bahamas. Cinema International Release, 1 seat, $10.21. And then we go into childcare. Preschool or kindergarten, full day, private monthly for one child, $352.40. International primary school, yearly for one child, $8,930.03. Clothing and shoes, one pair of jeans, Levi's 501 or similar, $53.43. One summer dress in a chain store, Zara, H&M. Let's take a look. I should have done this before. I always should have done this before. Bahrain, H&M store. There are H&Ms in Bahrain. There's one in Chief, Manama, and a couple in Manama. So one summer dress in a chain store, Zara, H&M, with $71.62. Pair of Nike running shoes mid-range, $89.74. One pair of men's leather business shoes, $85.94. Now we go to the how much it costs to rent. The rental market in Bahrain for one bedroom in the city center is going to cost you $805.47 American. One bedroom outside the city center, $582.66. Sorry. Apartment, 3 bedrooms in the city center, $1,667.75. An apartment, 3 bedrooms outside of the city center, $1,143.22. So, if you're a digital nomad, not a bad city to live in. Prices aren't too bad. Buy an apartment price per square meter to buy an apartment in the city center, $2,311.45. Price per square meter to buy an apartment outside the city center, $1,485.39. So it is a little expensive to live in Bahrain based on the salary. The salary is such. Average monthly net salary after tax, $2,239.69. So that would be almost a third of your income would be going to rent if you're one bedroom. So it's actually not too bad for cost of living. And the mortgage interest rate in percentage yearly for 20 years fixed, 7.41. The city has 520 entries in the past 12 months by 69 different contributors. Last update was June 2024, so these numbers are not the most in date. Manama has second most expensive tennis court rental 1 hour on the weekend in the world out of 217 cities. And yeah, so that's a little expensive. Just to break it down, buy an apartment price would be 2.8%, transportation was 11%, clothing and shoes 2.6%, sports and leisure 9.7%, markets 25.4%, utilities monthly 6.8%, rent per month 25.5%, and restaurants 16.5%. Okay, so I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. We do these updates every day. We'll go for the rest of the year. I did get this started a little late. This is country number 12. I had 12 or 13. We'll continue going through all the different countries of the world. Capital cities included in that. So if you like this channel, please subscribe, comment, ring that bell so you get notified every time a new video comes out, which will be every day, at least one video every day. So check that out. The next time, keep eating at your own beat, take the road less traveled, and have a great day.